For fast, cheap, and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, visit the link down below in the description and use code MASSIVE for 5% off all orders. So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K19, and in today's video we are going to be doing the post-trade deadline rebuild of the Toronto Raptors. Obviously they acquired Marc Gasol from the Grizzlies. I think this was an absolute steal for them. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, already know this trade did go down yesterday. To be honest, I thought the Grizzlies should have moved Mike Conley as well, but they ended up just keeping him. They said he's like a mentor to Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't really know, but the thing about Marc Gasol is he is on the last year of his deal. He has a player option next year, and he's 34. So clearly, I'm probably going to have to keep him for this whole video. Whether he starts the whole time, I don't know, but he is making a lot of money. I'm expecting he's going to ask for at least 20 mil in free agency because I'm assuming he's going to accept that player option next year anyways. So we have him for 2 years. But basically, the trade was, if you don't already know what the trade was, it was Marc Gasol in exchange for Valanciunas, DeLon Wright, CJ Miles, and a 2024 second-round pick. Now, everybody can say that the Raptors clearly won this trade. I'm in agreement with that. To be honest, I don't know why they didn't ask for more. When you trade a veteran, when you're trying to go into rebuild mode, most of the time you look to acquire either A, young assets, or B, draft picks. You don't get a bunch of guys on expiring contracts and a second-round pick. You don't trade away with one of your franchise center or one of your franchise stars for literally two guys that are almost done. But I don't get it personally, but they do what they want. So this Raptors team is insane. They're 40-16. 2K loves them in the game anyways. I'm going to move Ibaka down to power forward. Clearly, we are past the trade deadline at this point, so I cannot really make any moves anyways. But Ibaka is going to be our sixth man, getting 25 in. Vliet 18. Measure. I didn't even know he was on the team. And I guess Nick Young can get 10. And then OG I'm going to send to the G League for the rest of the year. Kyle Lowry is going to get 35 minutes. Green 31. Kawhi 37. Gasol 34. 34 here. And I'll just give 32 to Danny Green. So look at Danny Green in this picture. Holy shit. He looks ripped. We're going to send a Nunby to the G League. I forget, Patrick McCaw. Oh, I remember Patrick McCaw was on this team. That whole situation with him signing a contract with, I think it was the Cavs, and then just releasing him. But, yeah, this is going to be the team for the rest of the year. Lowry, Green, Leonard, Siakam, and Marc Gasol. Off the bench, Ibaka, Van Vliet, Mesri, and Nick Young. Norman Powell's still on this team as well. I guess he'll be our 10th man. Probably not going to end up getting any minutes. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually going to give him minutes over Nick Young. Nick Young is obviously Nick Young, but Norman Powell can either be a shooting guard or a small forward. It's going to be good depth off the bench anyway, so that's going to be the rotation for the rest of the first year. Clearly can't do much more at this point. We're 40-16. Hopefully we can keep up this one seed in the East, and I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So here at the end of the first season, Kevin Durant wins MVP. I thought it would be Harden or Giannis for sure, but we ended up going 61-21. Very good. Doncic, Rookie of the Year, Schroeder, Anthony Davis, Buddy Hield, and Coach of the Year does go to Steve Kerr. So we do end as the 1 seed. Pretty cool to see. We had the second best record in the NBA. Let's check out season stats. I did re-sign Kawhi Leonard during the year. It's obviously good. Gasol is actually our second leading scorer. Not a bad year. I mean, 9 rebounds for a guy who's not the best rebounding center in the world. I'll take. Lowry, not bad. I mean, 16 and pretty much 10. He is making a lot of money, though, and he is also 33. I might have to look to trade him. Ibaka, pretty good. Siakam. I also have to re-sign after this year. Wait. Oh, wow. I forgot we have another year with Siakam. Okay, where the hell am I going? But I thought he was a free agent after this year, but I guess not. Taking on the Hornets in the first round. We are up 1-0 on them. Looks like they did sneak into the playoffs. I know there are rumors of maybe Marc Gasol going to Charlotte, which would have been a weird just timeline matchup because they're a very young team, except for Batum, I guess, and Kemba. But we end up sweeping them nonetheless in the first round. Oh, buddy, get out. The comments are going to start coming.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
Okay. Celtics in round number 2. They ended up as a 5 seed. We're up 1-0 on them. I think this should be a pretty challenging series, but I don't think it should. Okay, now we're losing. We're down 2-1, 2-2. Neither of these teams have a great rebounding center, so I would assume that that's not too hard of a matchup. We end up winning in 6, and it's going to be us and the Bucks. Probably going to be the East Finals in real life. I'm hoping the Celtics are in it, but probably not going to happen, to be honest, the way they're playing right now. And we're going to end up sweeping, okay, the Bucks, and we're facing the Warriors in the finals. I'm sure they still have everybody on their team. Yep, nope, they're still good. Draymond is down to an 85 overall. Good lord. We're up 1-0 on them. Up 2-0. Up 3-0. 3-1. I mean, I really didn't think, and we beat them in 5, and Kawhi Leonard is the Finals MVP. Okay, well, I didn't see that coming, to be totally honest. I just kind of assumed, I mean, I don't know. This is an interesting team. I mean, I guess I really don't have to do much. Nick Nurse will obviously be staying. Samuel Brown, fine. You're fired. You have an A rating. You can stay. I'm just going to hire a bunch of other guys. Trent Peterson will be my assistant coach. And then CFO, I'll just go Kevin Nicholson. And hopefully we get all three of these guys, and we do. So let's head up to the draft. I believe we do have our first round pick. I wouldn't mind maybe looking to move up at all. No, we actually do not have our first round pick. So instantly, like, Kyle Lowry to me is expendable. 3.5-star trade value. I can get the 7th overall pick for him. I can get the 4th overall pick for him. 6. Okay, so I'm getting some decent offers. I can get Oladipo. I might have to take Oladipo. Should I bring DeMar back to Toronto? Don't do it. That would be kind of funny. I can get. I thought that was Draymond on a higher pick. Levine's nice as well. All right, I'm gonna look to maybe move Ibaka right now for a higher pick, and I'll see you guys once I have that trade. So we're gonna try to make this trade with the Atlanta Hawks, sending them Serge Ibaka in a second for pick 7. They're not interested. I can definitely get this to go through.
Is this the uvular tube?
Get the fuck. You've had enough FaceTime for a long time. Fred VanVleet, like, can I just get this to go through with 2nd round picks? And I don't even have any. All right, I'll give you a 1st in 2023. They agree to that. Might have been a tad bit of an overpay, but we now do have the 7th overall pick. I'm hoping somebody will fall. I'm going to move Norman Powell for a 1st round pick, so we're just acquiring another 1st after we did trade one. Danny Green is just making... I did resign him to a contract extension. It's just I can trade him and I can get a better asset, and he's playing very, very well for the Raptors in real life this year, but I just don't think he's going to play that well in this game. To be totally honest, VanVleet... again, I'm up in the air, and he's a really serviceable, solid backup, but I just don't think it's ever going to turn anything. We're going to send him to Milwaukee. I don't know. Like, Kyle Lowry, I'm so up in the air on. It really depends who I get in the draft, because I can move him for a different point guard. I could trade him for Oladipo. If I get, like, John Morant, like, falls or something, I could obviously do that. So Siakam is still here as well. Wouldn't...
He's on 33 mil.
Who?
Lowry is on 33
Yeah,
mil.
Kyle Lowry getting paid. I know. The only player I would probably like try to trade Siakam for would be like somebody who's like young, like Porzingis is a free agent, who's making like little to no money. Like, see, he's like the best, like already not making a lot of money. Like, I could go John Collins, but you know what? I'll give Siakam another year. I'm gonna draft somebody at 7. I'll see you guys at rookie signings. So we're here in the draft, and we're gonna be making this trade with the Suns, picking up John Morant and DeAnthony Melton. We have to give up our 7th overall pick, like the 28th, Mo Wagner, and another 2nd. Morant is going to be our starting point guard. I'm gonna probably trade Kyle Lowry for Victor Oladipo. It's all going to work out very nice. So John Morant, welcome to the team. I am now going to trade Kyle Lowry because he's obviously going to start a point guard for us. Bradley Beal's another option. McCollum, Adams. Okay, I didn't even get offered Oladipo this time. Do I want Oladipo? You know what? We'll just pick up Bradley Beal. We also get Jan Mahimi, which is obviously not a fun contract to deal with, but I can move that pretty easily. Nobody wants Jan Mahimi? Shit. Okay, well, that's a tough one. Hopefully, I've never really seen, like, not being able to move a contract. Cool. I sent him to Philly for a 2nd. It works. I don't know why I got literally 0 offers, but I just didn't. So Morant's going to be our starting point guard. We also have a Noonby or Numby. I can't say his name. And then DeAnthony Melton. If I can get a 1st for you, I'm going to absolutely take it. Yeah, because, I mean, you're never going to really develop in this game. So team player options. Gasol does accept as expected. So we're not going to really have any cap space. I don't really think there's anybody I really need anyways. To be told. I mean, our starting 5 is all set, technically. So we have $10 million in cap space. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. I don't really need a backup small forward, to be totally honest, but we have a Noonby. I'm going to pretty much sign a backup at every single position. So starting out, Rondo's here, who hit a game winner on the fucking Celtics last night. Shut the hell up. McConnell, I would sign TJ McConnell to a 2-year deal. We're going to end up picking him up. Anybody here I'd want to, like, maybe... No, not really. Melton, you're good. Not Jordan Lloyd. Yeah, we're good, everybody. So TJ McConnell is going to be on this team. JJ Redick, honestly, wouldn't be a bad sharpshooter off the bench for us if he wants to accept this. I doubt I can afford both of them. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I can't get TJ McConnell. JJ Redick's a higher overall anyways, and now I can afford TJ McConnell. This game makes no sense sometimes. But now we're kind of low on cap space. Am I going to sign Zaza? I guess I am. Power forwards, like, who's just like a high overall? I'll sign Tony Allen, I guess, move him to small forward, and then trade him. Good Lord. Give me somebody here. Tony Allen, welcome to the team. Okay, so I'm going to be trading Tony Allen. I'm also going to be trading Pachulia. Allen goes up to a 77 overall at small forward, so I'm going to move him probably for power forward center. Literally just the best overall I can pretty much get. Connaughton, ugh. Robert Williams, let's pick him up. He's going to be our backup. I feel like I always get him and then just end up trading him. But let's just see how many players we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, technically we are all set. I might actually look to move OG and maybe JJ Redick as well, just for a better backup shooting guard. Because I don't need a backup small forward. I only run a 9-man rotation. OG, Redick, and I'll also throw in a first-round pick from us in 2022. Really good shooting guard off the bench, like just somebody that's a high overall. Like, this is a good trade. That is a really, really good trade. I'm getting a lot of good offers. You know what? I think we're going to end up going with... You know, let's pick up Shai Gilgeous and Montrezl Harrell. That's a good trade. Harrell can be our backup big man off the bench. So let's see. We also have TJ McConnell now. Shai Gilgeous is 6'6". I'm just going to move him to shooting guard. He's going to be our backup there. So we're all set, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 of the rotation. So this is going to be the rotation for season number 2. It's going to be John Morant, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam, and then Marc Gasol. Off the bench, we got Montrezl Harrell, Shai Gilgeous Alexander, TJ McConnell, and Robert Williams. I'm hoping this team can win me another championship. It's really good. The bench is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Here we go. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So we end season number 2 going 69-13. Shut up. Steph Curry, MVP, Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year for the Cavs, Schroeder, Giannis, Victor Oladipo. I should have traded for him, man. God damn it. And Nick Nurse does win Coach of the Year. So best record in the NBA during the season, I did re-sign Marc Gasol. Bradley Beal's not a free agent until next offseason, but he wanted to test anyways. So Kawhi less in scoring than it was Beal. Gasol, another really solid year. I mean, I'll take John Morant, pretty good. Harrell, not bad. Siakam, could be a sign-and-trade candidate. I mean, that overall is nice, but I still probably want somebody a little bit better. We were really good defensively and obviously had the best differential. So we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. I was just going to say I don't think it should be too hard of a matchup, and they're currently up 2-1 on, like, what? Like, there's no way this team is beating us. Like, we're just 1,000 times better. Yeah, there we go. We win 4 straight. Philly in the second round, of course, isn't the easiest one. They did just trade Markelle Fultz yesterday. Probably will end up doing a Fultz Magic rebuild at some point. I don't really know, like, any other really big moves. Like, I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I've already done a Fultz Magic rebuild as well. Like, I honestly should just, like, repost that, but I don't know, whatever. I'll probably do another one just because that one was a while ago. But I don't really know any other, like, big moves that were made yesterday. Can you think of any other big moves made yesterday that, like, would require a video? Like, I'm doing the Gasol one right now, and I'm shit pumping every team, but, like, I just can't really think, like, I have nothing off the top of my head. We end up sweeping the Warriors, Kawhi Leonard Finals MVP, so it's 3-peat season. We're going for a 3rd championship. Head to staff signing, make sure we're still good here. I do want to get, I don't really care who the trainer is, I just want it to be an A. Assistant GM, we'll just get Ryan Johnson. And we get both of those guys, and we're all set. So let's head up to the draft. I don't know if any of these picks ended up turning into anything. We have the 22nd pick in the first round from the Thunder. I'll just send it to Philly for a different first. So Siakam could be a sign-and-trade guy. To be totally honest, he could be. Not really sure what I would trade him for. I mean, probably a better power forward. I just don't really know what my options are going to be. Shai Gilgeous and Robert Williams, yes, you are both coming back. I think Harrell's also a free agent, and he's unrestricted, so that kind of sucks. So, given the qualifying there... Oh, Klay Thompson's in free agency this year? Who did he play for last year? He signed a 1-year deal with Golden. That's just freaking weird, man. But I do want to pay Siakam. I'm going to pay him a lot of money just so I can match it up with any pretty much big contract. I'm going to pay Harrell. Hopefully he accepts that because he's unrestricted, and he does like that. Wow, the Knicks are trying to give him a 1-year, $4.5 million offer. That's something. All these guys can go. These two are back in the team. I'm going to look for a trade for Siakam. If I can't find one, then you guys will just see me at the start of next year. But hopefully I can find a trade, and I'll see you guys if I have that. So I think I'm going to try to make this trade with the Pistons, sending them Siakam and McConnell for Blake Griffin. McConnell has to be in here to make the money work. They want a second, and they're going to give me a, like, what? It just makes no sense why something's like this. I just think Blake Griffin's overall a better player. He's a veteran. He has, like, not really winning experience, but he's also going to score more points, and just to be honest, I prefer that. So that's going to be happening. Let's see how many players we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players right now. I'm going to sign a backup point guard, and then we're all set. You know, it's complete full circle. Fred VanVleet want to come back to Toronto. Yes, he does. We're all set, and I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. So Fred VanVleet decided to regress at the age of 26, so I'm going to be trading him in 2 firsts for Dennis Smith Jr. Just take as many as it takes at this point. I don't even care. It's the final year anyways. So, not roster. Dennis Smith Jr. is going to be our backup point guard coming off the bench. He's going to be backing up John Morant. Harrell's going to get 25 minutes. Shai Gilgeous 18. Smith Jr. is only going to play 15 minutes, and Williams is going to get 10. I feel like this is the first time ever I don't actually trade Robert Williams in one of these rebuilds. So We should be pretty much all good with the minutes here. These guys are both going to get 33. So, John Morant, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, Blake Griffin, and Marc Gasol. Off the bench, Montrezl Harrell, Shai Gilgeous, Dennis Smith Jr., and Robert Williams. Really solid team, pretty high hopes. Let's go 3-peat, and I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So, not a great final year. We go 63-19. It's not a bad record at all. I guess maybe trading Siakam for Griffin didn't work out, but I know Raptors fans will hate me in the comment section. Curry, MVP, Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year, Schroeder, Giannis, Porzingis actually wins Most Improved. Okay, is he still in Dallas? Yes, he is, and Nick Nurse does win Coach of the Year once again. So we ended up with the best record, I'm assuming. I mean, I'll still take. I would have preferred a few more wins. I mean, I thought this team got better. Kawhi less than scoring, then it was Beal, Morant, Griffin, Gasol. Numbers are definitely down, but he's up to an 88. I didn't think he would be going up overalls, but I'll take. Rebounds was Kawhi, and then assists was John Morant. So we're taking on the Bulls in the first round. Again, I guess maybe just trading Pascal Siakam for Blake Griffin didn't work out, but I'm assuming we're still going to win a championship. Like, this team is still very good, and I say that, and we're tied with the Bulls in the first round, but oh, it just makes no sense sometimes. Indiana Pacers in the next round. They have Oladipo. I'm not sure if they added anybody else. I can just check that out right now. Oh, they added Kevin Durant. That's definitely an addition there. We're up 2-0 on them, though. 2-1. Like, this team is good. I just don't think they're better than us at this point. I mean, Kawhi versus Kevin Durant. Like, seriously. So, we end up beating them in 5 and now taking on the Celtics, who 2K absolutely hates. I mean, we should 1,000% sweep them. They're kind of sitting up. They kind of sat on their asses yesterday. Well, pretty much every other team in the East got a whole lot better. And no, I am not making it a Nikola Mirotic Bucks rebuild before one of you asked for that. We're taking on the Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals. We're up 3-0 on them. If we're winning, I'll hop in. I mean, I'll probably just hop in no matter what. If it's close, of course, I'll do it as well. This one actually kind of close, and now we're kind of blowing it. And, yeah, we're going to end up losing this one. Okay, not that big of a deal. We should be able to get this one at home here in Toronto. And, yeah, we're up by a pretty good amount. Okay, I'm kind of making it a game. I'll hop in, get some gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the game. All right, so hopefully I don't blow this. I do want my starters in the game. Actually, I'm just going to take a timeout. I mean, I can take a timeout. I haven't. Why would I not do that? I do want to play with everybody, especially like Kawhi Leonard. But we're up by 13 right now, just under 3 minutes left to go. I don't really think this should be too challenging of a game to finish. I definitely could blow this, though. Just starters in the game. Yeah, we're good. It's definitely going to screw me over and just, like, not leave my starters in, but I don't really, I mean, I do care, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's not like it's a close game. So Kawhi's got 20 on the night. Okay, like, there's a bunch of scorers on this team. So I'm just gonna try to get him. Morant's got 19 and 10. God damn, he is good. Okay, Chris Paul goes for the, okay, I don't even know what happened. Chris Paul, when you're not using him, and when you're going against him on, like, Superstar or Hall of Fame, is like a god. Like, I know he's a really good defender in real life, but, like, he's a god in the game. Who is this bald dude right here? Bradley. What the actual fuck? Like, what? Like, what the actual fuck? What? That was, you know what? I'm just, I know I'm going to get blamed in the comment section somehow, so I'm just going to own it for now. But yeah, this is a Marc Gasol rebuild, so I guess I kind of should maybe try to get some points with him, maybe gameplay a little bit. Probably going to go pick and pop, pick and roll, something like that. I don't even know what they're doing. Who is this Williams guy? I don't even know who this is. It's been a minute since I've actually played some 2K. Okay. I don't know who that is, but he just yammed all over Blake Griffin. They're still going full court press because they're assuming they actually have a chance in this game. Just get it in. Don't get another 8-second violation, however the hell that happened. Drive, Bradley Beal. What in the... I'm so bad at this game. Thank God everybody accepts, like, that I'm absolutely horrible at the same. Blake Griffin rolled the rim up. Layup is good. So Blake Griffin's got 9 points on the night. I mean, I guess that's pretty much the number Siakam would be putting up. Blake's a higher overall. He's a better overall player. You can argue that one. I think Blake is still clearly a better player. Chris Paul is going to hit that jumper. They're still pressing, man. Push it up to Gasol. Gasol is going to go right up for the dunk. And we're all set there. I'm getting pretty bored at this point. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So we end up winning the Finals. Finals MVP does go to Kawhi Leonard. We win in 5 games. So yeah, this was a Marc Gasol Raptors rebuild. I mean, it came out pretty well. I mean, I'm sure some people are going to get salty about me trading Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, maybe even Serge Ibaka. But yeah, this team came out really good. I'm really happy with the result. Marc Gasol, 36 years old, finally gets a ring. I mean, he kind of got it in the first year, but you know what I mean. So I probably will end up doing another Markelle Fultz Magic rebuild. I have already done one before. Like, I predicted that I could trade like that, and never mind, you know what I mean. But I'll do another one of those. I'm not doing a Mirotic Bucks rebuild. I already did a Tobias Harris 76ers rebuild, so there's any other big moves that I'm missing and just can't really think of, let me know down below in the comment section. If they're good enough and people want to see it, I'll do it. But mirror tit's probably not going to happen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for all the support on everything, especially in the video with Jack the other day. That one came out interesting, and the racist comments got to stop. I think they definitely got to stop at some point. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Any other video ideas down below in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.